Hi, this is Marlene, Astrologer Extraordinaire. So tonight I wanted to talk about a few more tarot cards. And in specific, I wanted to talk about this card. It's called the Community. So now it's number 39. I don't know if that has any significance for any of you, but get a close look at that card. And this card is from this deck right here, in case anybody wants to know. The reason I wanted to talk about this deck is because the narcissist apparently rounded up a whole posse to come after you. Now, if that doesn't apply to you, then don't take it in. However, you may want to keep an open mind to this, because this is something that I really wasn't aware of. And I started to get inklings of this, and I do follow a couple other tarot readers that, for the most part, are in alignment with some of the things that have been going on in my life. So some of those things that were coming up, just say the Magician card, I think that a lot of you may know what that means. And I'm talking about the Magician card when it's upside down, reversed. So that means that there's manipulation going on. That means potentially there are rituals going on. Now, when I started to see this, I actually kind of turned a blind eye. I thought, you know what? Wait a minute. Very interesting that I'm trying to record, and now, there's a little issue here. So, maybe somebody doesn't want me to talk about this. Well, that's just too bad, because I've had to endure a lot, and I'm sure you have, and this message definitely needs to come out. So you may want to invest in a tarot deck or two, because that way it's your energy, the deck's infused with your energy, and shuffle the cards, see what cards come out, and you might be surprised, because I didn't want to take that information in, because that's not the side of things that I hang out on energetically. So, but more and more, these things started to come out. So I realized, wow, okay, something is going on here. So, to this card. Now, I'm going to pull the other card out that I did a video on just a few days ago. And that's this card, the false person card. Okay, now let me tell you, because I know for sure there was two people involved, and it was that duo as a couple, but there's a lot more people involved. And then, so from that sprung this whole community of people that I don't know. I have no clue who any of these people are. So my question is this: if the narcissist had to get a whole community of people together, or let's say a posse together, a posse, I'm thinking, what is this, like the Wild West? Are we in 1875? What is the reason that the narcissist would get a community of people together, and or even a partner together to work, like a partner in crime, like a Bonnie and Clyde, to come against you and or me? So let's do a little reverse psychology here. Let's do a little Psych 101. What reason would you think that the narcissist would not only want to come after you and throw a spanner in the works of your life, but get a whole group of people involved to do that? Okay, there's a couple reasons that I'm going to throw at you now. But firstly, let's look at this one. If they had access to you, if you were answering their calls, their text, or you were stopping by occasionally, or you bumped into them in town, or in other words, you were in some sort of contact with them, would there be a need for them to do that? No, I think not. So the reasons that the narcissist would be getting another person like that involved, and or a whole community involved, is because they hadn't heard from you. They thought you disappeared. Now, there's a little caveat here. You have to remember the narcissist is a game player. The narcissist, it's all about tactics. So they might be thinking, well, wait a minute, he's playing hard to get, because, if I play games, the narcissist projects. So the narcissist thinks everybody else plays games too. The narcissist thinks you play games. Of course you play games. You do everything the narcissist does, don't you? Or do you not? I would question that. Fast forward in time. So maybe 6 months have gone by, maybe a year's gone by, and you're not answering any of the narcissist's calls, texts, what have you, the drives by, the house, swinging by, spying on you. Oh, yes, they do that. And I know they've done it, and I've seen them do it. The narcissist doesn't know that I've seen them do it, but I have. So there's only one reason that the narcissist would get a whole posse or a whole community of people after you, and that's because the narcissist feels like, uh-oh, I've lost access to my grade A supply. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to get a whole group of people together and create a smear campaign. I'm going to get people to go after this person, and I'm not going to go into any more information than that right here, because one thing, I don't want to create any trigger warnings, but you can just get creative with your thoughts. And I think you might know where I'm going with this. So with that in mind, I just wanted to bring some light to the subject, because it's really a critical subject. And if you think that somebody wouldn't go above and beyond to get a whole community of people like that to go against you, and or another Bonnie and Clyde, or 2 or 3 of them, because this one has definitely got 2 or 3 of them that play that role, again, you need to open your mind, because anything is completely possible, and it's happening out there. So if you have any comments, I would love to hear them. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.